MP. Looking good, MP.
Sounds like a lovely weekend. What'd you have for lunch?
Eggs Benedict.
I love a good eggs
And
Benedict.
off-court
I'm a
activities, and there's
pancake
always
man.
someone to watch.
But sometimes you need something.
Colleges, universities.
You're not from the right places if the pancakes are
New York prospects
substantial.
is
Now, I'll
people
send you
have
some
game,
restaurant
but
recommendations.
college scouts do.
I like you want to come bird watching this weekend? It's on my bucket list.
You know who has feeling UNC.
All right, student of the game, it's time to teach. From a visitor's perspective, what's so special about this place?
This could be the toughest place to win in the NBA.
Here?
You got the altitude, the history in the building. All those years, those Jerry Sloan teams were winning 50-something games. There. Right there. That's where MJ made the shot. And these fans, whew.
They remind you of any?
Yeah, like European fans. Rowdy, bloodthirsty. They don't just root against you. They really do seem to hate you, like, on a personal level. Yeah, you gotta love it.
And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's the Jazz with the ball. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. George dishes to Markkanen. Back to George. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
George passes to Kessler. Now Bailey. McDaniels defending. Outside for George. Driving in. Markkanen. Gobert pulls it in. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Basket good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The shot by George, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
George passes to Markkanen. The rebound by the Timberwolves. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. You look at Kessler, second in the NBA. And, of course, Rudy Gobert doing just as much. He can also get after it. Such a great shot blocker.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He added 61 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 5. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Outside, Reed. Stolen by Markkanen. There's the triple. That shot off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a Minnesota making some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Whitehead. And MP subbed in for Dillingham. Timberwolves leading by 10. So on the floor for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are your perimeter players. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's MP in at the 1. Simons surveying the D. Here's Markkanen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
To the paint. Edwards loves it in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Markkanen a screen on Edwards. Here's Sensabaugh. Scoreless thus far.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
DiVincenzo passes to Atkins. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Shot's good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. Reed kicks to Edwards. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. George passes to Simons. Back to George. Here's Filipowski. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards kicks to MP. And another three for Minnesota.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Here's George. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 15. The three from MP. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
To end the run, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
George with the ball from deep three-point land. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Timberwolves. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Then there's Bailey. Then it's George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. MP dishes to McDaniels. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's George. Still yet to score. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Edwards defending. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It gets hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Markkanen in the corner. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. George against MP. Kessler passes to Bailey. Back to Kessler. Pass to Bailey. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves leading by 22. Here's MP, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
George with the ball. MP's there.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to fall. 80% since the break.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And the Jazz call time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Sharps checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. George, that's a 2-pointer. No good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Charity stripe shot, and again it's Minnesota.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
George against MP. Now Filipowski. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. George with the bucket. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And yes, it's good.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Filipowski passes to Bailey. Back to Filipowski. Lays it up and banks it in. Filipowski's got 7 points.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Here's MP, and that one whistling. 2 shots coming up. Keontae George picks one up.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
And both free throws good for MP. From outside the arc, that shot misses. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call.
Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. MP's checked in for Dillingham. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Sharp, Naz Reid out there with Whitehead. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Atkins in at the point guard. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Kessler throws it down.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Kessler setting the pick for Simons. For 3, trains the three-pointer.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves from downtown and got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hendricks. And another 3 for Utah.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 53.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Outside, Simons. Marking in a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Simons missing.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And the basket by MP.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
Pass to Hendricks. Pick by Markkanen. Simons from outside. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them.
Hits it again. Wow.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. Over Dillingham. And that time, also a missed shot.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And good. There's another.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
The fadeaway, and it's Bailey that time, the assist by George.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right, but with the way they control.
All right, MP, great win in front of a rowdy fan base. How were you able to block out the noise and come out victorious?
Playing in Utah really tests you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that about